Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for being here. My name's Daz. I hope you're well today. What I want to do here is actually just give you a bit of an update. So since my last video, I've been quite busy actually getting a few more upgrades and just placing the rig in the right place really. So I've been playing about with where the rig is currently sat. On my last video I actually had a kind of walkthrough of how I've got the rig set up. I've actually changed that now. I've actually moved it to the 45-degree angle because I felt a bit claustrophobic in that, and it was kind of a bit too tight for me. So I've just moved it a little bit and actually moved it away and kind of separated it a little bit to give me a bit more space and a bit more room around the rig. So you'll probably see in the video it's running on the left, you'll see that it's I'm now on the 45-degree angle, which actually I think works a little bit better. You'll also see on there a couple of different things. You'll see that there's a couple silver pedals in there now instead of it being black pedals, and that's because I've actually upgraded from the Clubsport V3 pedals by Fanatec. I've actually got a set of Heusinkveld Pro pedals. So the reason I got those was because I was having issues with my braking. I was not being consistent, and I could only put it down to being the pedals, because as soon as I would get it right, I'd then lose it, and it's one of those kind of muscle memory things that when you've got it, you should be able to keep it. But I kept braking too late, braking too early. I just couldn't get it right with the pedals. I saw a set of Heusinkveld Pros come up online for sale for about the same price as what I paid for the Clubsport V3s, and I kind of couldn't say no to it. So I got them. I've installed them, and I've only had them in today, so I've only been playing with them for about 20 minutes, half an hour, and already I can feel an improvement on the braking and the consistency. So I just wanted to do this quick video showing me actually racing with them, and actually with the new pedals in situ. What I've also done is, obviously you can see I've now got some different angles. So I ended up getting two different webcams. I've got one that's pointed behind the TV that's actually onto the pedals, and then I've got one off to the side that's actually then recording my steering wheel. I've also then got the Stream Deck by Elgato. I was looking at different button boxes, and I was looking to get some extra buttons, because although I've got the F1 wheel and I've got lots of different buttons on there that I can use, my issue with having that many buttons was actually the fact that I can't see what they are. So unless I change the button caps and they're not all specific to the ones that I want, I can't tell what my buttons are actually doing when I've set them. So I actually wanted an easier way for me to tell that. So my first initial impression was and my first initial idea was I was going to have a button box and then obviously get labels cut of what it was. So if it's doing brake bias, if it's doing traction control, that was my first idea. And then I come across the Stream Decks, and I saw a Stream Deck XL again up for sale, relatively cheap, and I thought that would be a great idea. So I did a bit of research, and I found out that I could actually do everything I needed to do on the Stream Deck that I was looking to do on the button box and more. So what I've ended up doing is I've actually gotten the Stream Deck, and I'll do a different video on this, but I've got my streaming stuff on one side. I've then got different games and hotkeys for inside of that game. I've then got website stuff like Facebook, YouTube, iRacing, etc. on the other side. So what that gives me is the option to have lots of different things in sub-menus and being able to use them throughout the Stream Deck. So instead of having to have 2 or 3 button boxes for different things, I'm actually able to use just one button box, effectively, Stream Deck XL, and it will do everything for me. So that's my my 2 little upgrades that I've done. I say little, the pedals are quite a big one. The other thing I've done is I've actually upgraded the PC. So the PC I had was fine, but the problem was it was actually running the Assetto Corsa on low settings on everything. So I thought, if I've just bought a PC and my game that I want to play is running low, what's going to happen in a year or two's time when I upgrade, or when I get different games, is actually going to be able to be playable. So I decided to upgrade the PC. I can actually run this game's Assetto Corsa on Epic now, but I've actually scaled it back for the streaming and also for the recording, because it actually buffers a little bit and it throws itself out of sync slightly. So when I'm playing and I'm not streaming or I'm not recording, I can actually run it higher, but when I am recording, I'll just knock it back just so. it all stays perfect. But yeah, I want to just run around a few laps and actually just show you the new pedals in situ. I'm actually running around Kailami. The reason I've done Kailami is obviously I've done my main running on Kailami with the other pedals, so it's nice to be able to do a comparison between the two. So that's why I'm doing that. So yeah, thanks for being here, guys. This is just a quick video just to show you kind of what I've been up to, or the rig being kind of taking place a little bit more and evolving a little bit. My next videos will be actually me racing. That'll be my single player, my multiplayer, and a bit of everything. So yeah, I want to give you those videos soon. They'll be coming. Just watch out. If you want to subscribe, please do, and you'll be able to see my videos soon. Thanks, guys. I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.
Well done, mate. That's all the best.